What's up guys, Eli here, mostly FIFA Trickster, and yes, we are back with another video today. Today we're going to be talking about how to get your player to max overall. Now this is a video that a couple of people have been requesting over Twitter, Facebook. Now I know it's about 7 months into FIFA, but people are still asking, Pele, how do I get the max overall for a striker? How do I get the max overall for CDM, goalkeeper, center back, and so on and so forth? So today I'm going to be showing you guys what are the max overall for each, and then I'm going to explain to you guys the little things that EA have explained through the forums, and also put the link to that in the description. So let's jump in right into this video, and right straight off the bat we're going to go into Leaderboard, because the Leaderboard is so wonderful to look what the best overall is. Nothing else is compared to it. You can see people in here that has 6,000 games. I don't even know how that's possible, but if we were to round out the games, most games played here, you can pretty much tell how many games you need to be max overall, or what's the max overall. If this guy already played 6,000 games, there's no way there's a higher overall than 92 as a striker. So 92 for a striker. Left wing, right wing, there's not really, unless you play left mid, right mid. For midfield, I believe is 93 for a cam, 91, 92 for a CDM. If I'm wrong, correct me in the comment section below, because I'm usually with some of these, because sometimes I might miss something. So a 93 for a cam is the highest. Defense, center back, the highest I've seen is a 93 in real games. CDM, right back and left back, I think they might actually be 91. I'm not 100% sure, maybe 90, but I'm not sure about right back, left back. So if you do know what that is, just put that in the comment. Last year was 95, which is insane. And then for goalkeeper, the max I've seen again is a 93. So those are the max overall for all those positions. As you guys can see on my guy, I am actually 92 overall as a striker, but I do play with a different build. I'm going to be putting this build, I'm going to make a video with this build, and let's put some highlights on there. With this build right here, I am a 6 foot, 149, 92 overall, and just when we're talking about like how to get your max overall, it's all gonna matter what's your weight, what's your height, and also what traits are you using to get that max overall. So first off, I'm gonna explain to you guys a couple of things that one of the live producer from the FIFA Live team put on website, the EA forums, for you guys, and just explain to you guys how actually pro clubs this shit works and how you gain experience. So the first thing is Virtual Pro Experience. Virtual Pro Experience, you can only earn them in drop-ins, league matches, and cup matches. So you can pretty much earn them for anything you play. So if you go and drop in, you will be able to earn them. If you go in and play with your team, you will be able to earn them as well in play match. Don't matter if it's league or cup, so you can earn them. Your XP is earned based on your match rating. So anything from 0.0 to 10.0, you earn base XP, being 10.0 being the highest XP you can have, and 0.0 being the minimum. So if you were in between, it all matters. You can also earn bonus XP based of doing what is required for your position. So if you're playing as a striker, score goals, go outside the box shot, goals, assist, and all that stuff kind of boosts your experience, your Virtual Pro Experience XP. There's two forms of XP actually. There's base match XP, that is your base match XP based on your match rating. So if you were to, let's say you had an 8.0, you'll get a different, a higher value base match XP than at 7.7, definitely. So how it works is those XP points are assigned to each Virtual Pro's attribute based on whether it's a primary, a secondary attribute, or a third attribute. So how it works is whatever you earn, it goes 100% towards your primary, 70% will go towards your secondary, and only 30% will go to your third attribute. For example, let's say your Virtual Pro earned an 8.0, which provides him with 1,100 base match XP. That means that all his primary would gain 1,100 max XP, base XP. Our secondary would only earn 770, which is 7%. And then your third attributes will only earn 330, which is 30% of your match base XP. That's pretty much how it works. If you guys are confused, again, guys, I'll put the link to the description for you guys to read more and really understand it. But pretty much what all it's saying about base match XP, the better you have your match rating, the higher you get a number. And it also goes to what position you play. So if you play defense, of course your striker, your finishing is not going to grow. That could be your third attribute. But your primary, like your tackling, that's going to grow really fast. So if you want to really grow in that position, you might want to play that position and gain there. But I've seen players that play striker and then go goalkeeper, and they already have a 93 goalkeeper. But that's because they play so many games, so where their third attribute has grown so much. Now, we're going to talk about bonus XP. Like I said, bonus XP is by completing a specific action. So if you are as a striker, for example, if you're a striker and you score outside the box, that would provide you with 50 bonus XP to your Vitro Pro long shot, but also provide you with 20 bonus XP to your Vitro Pro power shot. So keep that in mind. So if you are a center back, technically, if you were to do a slide tackle, you could gain 50 bonus XP, and then at the same time earn another 20 bonus XP to marking or something like that. So it all depends. He didn't give example. This guy actually, his name is Joel. I believe it's Joel Donen. I probably pronounced his name wrong. But those are just pretty much how you earn bonus XP. Again, I'll put the link in the description for you guys to check out. Make sure you guys do so. If I am talking too fast again, this is all in writing, so you guys can just read it for yourself. But definitely, I'm going to explain it a bit more in detail. Next thing is the XP growth and gap. So each attribute in FIFA, if you were to look at your player, each of your attribute has a gap. Like, it has a cap. So there is an attribute, there's a max where you can bring it to. So whenever you see a 0%, like when you're seeing 0% there, that might mean that my dribbling is maxed out. It might mean that my agility is maxed out. But if I were to go to like shooting, if you can see my finishing is 95, but you can still see it growing. So that means that that's actually not maxed out yet. So I can actually keep growing that. So one trick that I'm going to teach you guys real quick is if you see an attribute that's 4% like this, if you were to take this off, you can see the percentage goes up. What you can do is play without your traits on. This actually will grow up a bit more. So let's say you play with this at 4%, it goes to about 15%. Take all of them out, all your finishing out, that will probably be at about 70-80%. And then if you keep playing, it will grow faster. So instead of you going to 97, 96, it will only grow to about 90, but then when you put these on, you'll be a 97 automatic, a 96 automatically, so you don't have to wait again for that to grow. So that's just a tip, but just letting you guys know there is gap in each position. Next thing, we're going to talk about skill points. As you guys are looking on the screen here, you guys can see if I were to take all my skill points off, you guys will see that I have all 110 skill points. Now, skill points, you can only earn them in league games and cup games. Drop-ins do not work, again, guys. Drop-ins do not work towards your skill points. So as you guys can see there on the top right, 110 skill points is what I have. When you first start creating your player, you only have 15 skill points. But once you keep playing, you gain them as they go. And they did provide a table, which I'll also put on the screen for you guys. They provided a table of how much you could have to play to earn a certain attribute, certain skill points. So it's all based on what you want to do and how many games you want to put in. So usually right off the bat, you'll have 15. If you play 50 games, you should have about 71 skill points. And if you play 100 games, that is a max amount of games you can play. You need to play to get the max 110 skill points. It doesn't matter how good you play in this game. You can have freaking 4.9 every game. You'll still have 110 skill points. It does not matter how good you play in those games. As long as you play 100 games, you'll have the max skill points. That's pretty much it right there for you guys. But pretty much that's it. The next thing that we talk about is trait. Again, if I was to back out here, you guys can see on the screen that I'm only not 87 overall. I went from an 87 to a 92, which is a +5 with traits. So keep that in mind. Your skill points is very important. So how do you get that? If you're a striker, you want to focus on shooting. Now, I usually put all my shooting on, but one thing that I do not use is finesse shot, because I think this year you can just score finesse shot without it. Weak foot, you want to have that maxed out. I tell you, max out your weak foot. Power header, I don't use it really. I don't see the use for it. And then penalties, I use it. Free kick, I don't really use it because I don't really take free kicks if I play competitive. I'm not taking free kicks. I'm more there to score the goal. And then pace, most people just put all of them on. And if you guys want to know how to get your pace pretty maxed out, it's pretty much what I did. When I see that percentage of like 50%, I would take it off and play a couple of games without it, and that will kind of help me to kind of get to the next attribute. So put all your pace on, your passing, focus on your short passing if you're a striker, and your curve. You definitely want to get your curves up. So I definitely always get my curves up all the time. My curves is very important. So I try to put as many curves as possible, but also you need to put your dribbling on. If you do skill moves, put them on. If you don't do skill moves, don't use them. Flare trait, I don't see a use for it. You can do them without. You can do the moves with some of the moves without even using it. But if you wanna use it, you can go for it. And then physical, I recommend using all your physical. I think I used something that I didn't mean to use. Did I use something I don't usually use? I think I did. I'm not sure what it is, but I usually put all my strength on, and then I usually have 1 stamina. And what did I use that I didn't mean to use? 1 second. Passing. No, I think I put something wrong here, but power header maybe? No, I think I have all of them. I think it's probably penalties that I used instead of not using it. But I usually put 2 stamina. But usually you can do it either way as long as you can get a 92 overall. I'm gonna see if I can get a 92 overall with this. I probably will actually. But that's pretty much how you can see there. I'm a 92 overall. But that's pretty much how you get to max overall. I'll put the link in the description for the forum article for you guys. And guys, again, I apologize for the video being a bit too long, but hopefully this video was helpful for you guys. Again, if you need a build, let me know. I'm gonna be making a couple of builds. I know it's 7 months into the FIFA, but I know some people are gonna be still looking for builds to use. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to smash the like on this video, and also subscribe if you're brand new to the channel. And again, thank you guys so much for watching, and we will catch you guys later. Peace.